Good evening everyone and welcome to our webinar. My name is Miss Brookheller and I am an independent representative of Infinity to Global, which is I2G. I am one of the three team leaders in our affiliate group IBO Team Builders, which stands for Independent Business Owner Team Builders. Most of you are already a part of our group, and for those of you that are not already a part of our group, this is our training webinar Module 2. I invite you to listen to our recording of Module 1 and our introduction webinar via our website iboteambuilders.com. Every Wednesday from 6 p.m. till 6:30 I will be presenting the IBO training webinars, which are recorded live and are viewable via our website. Follow us on Facebook for all of our updates. We are doing marketing campaigns through Facebook, so follow our page, and to help our team's network grow, like and share us on our Facebook page. We've had a really good response from last week's webinar, and we have been very busy organising our teams. We are a very successful team of individuals dedicated to creating and constantly improving team building by touching the lives of everyone and helping them to be successful with limitless possibilities. We provide independent assurance, face-to-face via electronic communication. Together we will build the largest network with an already established multi-billion-dollar company. It is very important within our business to make sure that we all build our teams together, because we will all earn off each other. For everyone to be earning money successfully, we need to build our teams together. This is an amazing opportunity, and I'm going to give you a little bit of insight into our back office administration. In our presentation today, I'm going to be covering setting up your global payment gateway, which is your GPG, how to view your binary tree, how to view your personally sponsored, how to use your graphical tree viewer. I will explain the binary and help you guys understand our monthly cycles and income. This is just a quick view of our website. So you can go and watch our webinar recordings. Our training webinars of Module 1 and Module 2 will be up there later, and our first introduction webinar by Lynn Summers. This is our Facebook page, so you can come to our Facebook page and follow us on Facebook and get all of our updates. You can share our page and like our page, which is going to help our network grow and going to help us build our teams. Okay, now this is your back office where you're going to log in. So everyone needs to put their IBO numbers in the top box. So tonight I'm going to be using Joshua's account because I used that last week, so I can give you all an update on how that's going. So then you need to type in your password and pick your country. Now most of us have to scroll all the way to the top to find Australia. Then we log in. Okay, and so this is the home page of your back office. So first of all, the GPG, when you come down the bottom and you proceed to your GPG, which is what you need to do the first time you log in, and you can also get to it after you've set it up, you click on here. If you haven't already set up your GPG, a box will come up saying PIN, and the paragraph will say check your inbox of your Hotmail or wherever you receive your incomes for a PIN, which you have to then put into the box to log in, because you have to reset your PIN. So once you've already reset your PIN, you can log in with your own PIN. And this takes you to your global payroll gateway. Now when you set that up, this is for when you are moving your money or transferring your money from your member's back office into the global payroll gateway and where your money is going to get paid out to you. Now you can get your money paid out to you straight to your credit or debit card, and you add your credit or debit card over here. You can add a virtual card. It'll show you your contact phone number. In the list where it says My Text Networks, and you click on it to edit, it doesn't actually bring up any of Australian ones. So I've just left mine blank as select. Or you could choose IT Australia. I've sent support tickets away, and I'm going to inquire more on how to do this. You can click up here on Edit My Info to make sure all of your info is correct. You can change your password, and once you start transferring money, you'll be able to see, it'll come up here in your view. So now we can go back in and log into our members office. So you log back in here. Alright, up the top it'll say welcome, and it'll have your name. It'll say the rank, so if you're an emperor, a high roller, a player, a novice or a customer. It'll tell you how many you have on your left team, how many you have on your right team, how many personally sponsored are to your left, and how many personally sponsored are to your right. These are just quick links on how to see the rest of your tree. Okay, your default position. Your default position means you can set it up so that when people join up via your website link, that they can automatically be on your left side, automatically be on your right side, or automatically go to your weak side. We can get to that in another module. So down here it'll tell you your current rank, if you're binary qualified, if you're star matching qualified, if you're leadership pool qualified. It'll tell you your business volume and the business volume in the last 32 days. It'll tell you your total number of binary cycles that you've done, the total number of personally sponsored you have, the total number of personally sponsored left to get, or how many are on your left, sorry, and how many are on your right. Okay, so first of all, I'll show you what your binary tree is. Your binary tree is where your team, is where your team becomes made up of. So we've got Joshua here at the top. So Joshua's first is Rebecca Summers to the left and Gail Ball to the right. Now the green men mean that you are active and you are qualified to earn commissions. The blue, me over here, indicates that the member is active but not yet qualified for commissions, which means the company is still just waiting on money. Okay, if you have a red team member, that indicates that your member is not active and they can't start earning. So when they've got a little star on them, that means that they are there personally sponsored. So in your tree, when you have people underneath with a star on them, that means that they are there personally sponsored. Now you can click down and it'll bring the next people up onto the top of the screen. Now I'm going to show you, if we go back to our home page, how to view your personally sponsored. Okay, so here will come up with a list of the people that you have personally sponsored yourself. So it'll just come up with the date that you sponsored them, their name and their number, what rank they are, if they're active, and their email address, which I think if you go up to my activity up here and to my sponsorships, it takes you to the same page. We'll go back to our home page. Okay, now we're going to do view your graphical tree viewer. Let's try and make this a little bit smaller so it's easier for everyone to see. Okay, over here to the left is the settings that you're going to use to view this differently. So if we leave it on binary and you want to be at dealership number 1, okay, end levels, we can change this to, say, 30 for now. This is the size of your icons, so we'll just change that to medium. We'll click all these over here, so you want to see what rank they are, their auto ship, and if you've personally sponsored them or not. And then we will go to generate. Okay, now I'm just going to zoom out, and it'll be a bit, you won't be able to read anything, but you'll be able to see so far. This is our tree from Joshua Summers down. So to the left of Joshua Summers, over here we've got Rebecca Summers, and over here we have Gail Ball. And it works its way down. So our tree is starting to grow. Then if we change our settings over on this side again to your sponsorships, this is going to change the tree so that you can view the people that you have personally sponsored. Okay, so then this is the top line up here from Joshua. So the ones with the yellow dots mean that they are your personally sponsored. So it brings your personally sponsored up here, which this is called your front line. So Joshua has Chris, Gail, myself, Adrian, Hugh, and Robert as his personally sponsored. Then on the second line are going to be their personally sponsored. So these are Chris's personal sponsors. So Chris has personally sponsored Ava to his right and Kim to his left. Gail has personally sponsored Michelle to her left and Graham to her right. And so on and so on. And then your tree will just keep growing. So we've got Dorothy here, and Dorothy has sponsored Barry Ramsey to her right and Diana Krushank to the left. So as I'm building everyone's trees, and I've still got heaps more to going because we've had such a great response, they go down and our tree is going to view. It's going to get like really big. Now I'll come up and I'll show you guys. If we go back to the home page, okay, if you come up here to your genealogy and your tubular genealogy, so your extended binary tree was the one where you've got the person up the top, and the graphical tree viewer was the one we were just in. And now this is your genealogy, where it's going to show you how much business volume you guys have got. So over here, this is a level, so what level they're on. So you will be on level 1 in your tree, and level 2 would be the people to your left and your right. Level 3 would be the people to their left and their right. Okay, statuses. Green dots mean active and earning income. Red dots mean the bank is still waiting for some money. Blue dots mean you have paid and you are active, but you're not qualified in binary, which means you still need to get your 1 to your left or your 1 to your right. Yellow dots are the people that you have personally sponsored. Their names, the level, the state, their rank, what date you enrolled them on, their last order, and the current business volume. Okay, so this month's current business volume, when you personally sponsor someone, so Joshua has personally sponsored Chris to his left as an emperor. So for your fast start bonus, he'll get paid $500, because the fast start bonus is a bonus that you get paid out weekly for every single person that you sign up. So for every single person that you sign up, not only do you get paid $500 if it's an emperor, but you get 3,000 points in business volume. If you sign up a high roller, Adrian Horner, he gets paid $50 for signing up a high roller, and he also gets 360 points in business volume. Now this works its way all the way down. Also, as a bonus, so you guys will be able to see when you've personally sponsored someone to your left or someone to your right that they may not automatically show up in the picture. This is because now we're starting to leapfrog people. And when you see someone in your tree that you don't know, okay, and they're underneath you, that automatically means that you're going to get business volume from them. So when you have got people in your tree, you're going to get business volume from everyone underneath you. So this is business volume from everyone underneath Josh because you earn business volume off everyone. It doesn't matter if you personally sponsor them. It doesn't matter if you don't even know who they are. If they're under you in your extended binary tree, you will earn business volume off them. So as you guys can see, that's a lot of business volume that Josh is getting. Now, if we come up here to commission tools, we want to go to earnings history report first. Okay, so last week, Josh didn't have any money. His account was $0. And now this week, his account has $1,902.80. Now Josh only, I think Lynn enrolled on the 28th of May, and Josh enrolled not long after that. And it's the 25th today, so not even a month, guys. And he's already got $1,902.80 in his account. Okay, so it shows up here binary. So this was his binary income, which is $840, right? So if we click over here in binary, it'll show up down here the date issued and how much binary he got. Right, next one is your fast start bonus. Now your fast start bonus, you get paid weekly, and it is the cash bonus that you get paid for every single person that you sign up. So Josh got his fast start bonus, right, from signing up Chris Summers, which was $500. Then he got his fast start bonus from signing up Gail, $500. Then he got his fast start bonus from signing up Adrian, $60. Okay, so you get paid $500 if you sign up an Emperor, $60 if they are a high roller, $50 if they're a player, and it works its way down. Now we have over here your pool cash, which is your leadership pool cashes when you qualify for leadership. So if you're an Emperor, you automatically qualify for this. If not, we've got to work our way up the ladder. So it'll tell you how much pool cash that you've earned. Okay, now because there are 5 ways to earn income, you've got your binary, which is paid out weekly, your fast start, which is paid out weekly, and your star matching paid out weekly. You have your leadership pools, that's paid out monthly, and your revenue share, which is paid out monthly. So you won't see any of this income until the end of every calendar month. They do those two. Now if we come up here and we go to Transaction Manager, this will show where Joshua has transferred $1,002.80 to his GPG. So you come in here and you transfer your money into your GPG, then you can transfer it from your GPG or have it automatically set up so that it goes straight onto your credit card if you like. Okay, we'll go back to the home page. Okay, so if we go back to your extended binary tree, okay, and now this is where it shows up your business volume. So as you guys can see, we've got Joshua at the top and his number, and then over here to the left hand side under Rebecca Summers, we've got Joshua's business volume. Now this is where your business volume shows up. So Joshua has 14,520 business volume on his left. That's because he receives business volume from everyone down on his left-hand side. Doesn't matter if he knows them or doesn't know them. You get business volume from everyone under you. And then he's got business volume on this side, 720 on his right-hand side. Now this is how they count your cycles, because every time you have 300 business volume on your left and 300 business volume on your right, you're going to cycle. And every time you cycle, you get paid $50, $60, $40. So because he's got more points on his left side and less points on his right side, he's not going to be able to cycle. That's how you get your binary income. So if you can't cycle 300 and 300 each time, then you don't get paid. So he needs to cycle. He can cycle twice on this side and a lot of times on this side. Now if I go back up. Go back home. Alright, I'll show you guys your default placement. So your default placement specifies where you want people to go in your downline that go as an automatic placement. So that it will just automatically put them to your left side if you choose your left, or your right side if you want them to your right, or it will automatically put them to your weak side, which is the side that has the less amount of people. So at the moment we want it set to Josh's right side, because when we were looking at his extended binary tree, you could see how he had 14,000 points on his left-hand side and only 720 on his right-hand side. So we want to put his default placement to his right-hand side, because he needs to get people down there so that he can get more business volume so he can cycle. So then we want to make sure it's saved. Okay, in my activity one up here, you guys have got my profile, which we went over last week. We'll just go over it quickly again. Okay, so this is where you upload your photo, which is going to show up on your replicated website. I did Josh's for him. And your name over here. This is your address, your contact details, your replicated website. So when it'll bring up your replicated website, I'll just bring up mine quickly. www. So mine's called To Infinity and Beyond. So this is going to be your replicated website. So it's just up the top here, www.i2g.com, and then whatever your URL name is. And so everyone's replicated website is virtually the same. It just brings up everyone's details differently to the right-hand side here. So you see my name, my email, and my contact numbers. And then this is where your photo will show up, guys, that you put on your replicated website. And then the paragraph that I'll go back to in a second is just a paragraph about your page. So you can all copy and paste my paragraph except for this line up the top, because that'll be your URL name. Or you guys can write your own paragraph. It's completely up to you. So that's where this is going to go over here. And when you push save, and then you can go up and go to your own personal page and view it. So that's where you have your URL name. Now for those of you who didn't know about your URL name, or I've just picked your URL name for you, you can change this at any point in time. You just click it in here and push save and your URL name's changed. Okay, here you can set up your email configuration. So if you want to receive emails, if you don't want to receive emails, and same thing with text messages, whether or not you want to set up texts. Okay, support tickets up here. Okay, so this is where you go to send a support ticket off to Infinity to Global if you guys have a problem. So if you guys have some kind of problem, and which I can help you with, but sometimes we need to send a support ticket away to the company. So what category it comes under, how important it is, your email address, and just a quick summary, like, dear support, I have a problem with this, please help. And then we can go back. And once you've sent a support ticket into the company, you can go to review your tickets, which are the tickets that you've sent in. You can go back and review any of your tickets, and it'll say what category it comes under, how important it is, whether or not it's been resolved or it still might stay pending or something like that, and the rest of the information. At any point in time you can click on and update any of your support tickets. You can also cancel your support tickets. Okay, I think that's probably just about all we're going to get through today, guys. If you guys have got any questions, just write them up on your screen so I can view them, and I'll try and answer some. Don't forget to go to our Facebook page and follow us and like us and share us so we can grow our network, which means I'll be able to place people in the tree underneath us so we can all earn more money. So the bigger we can build our tree that's nice and strong, the more successful we're going to be. So like and share our Facebook page. Our website has got everything you need to know, from overviews, success stories, the compensation plan, media releases, a Join Us Today form, which just sends us an email saying, hey, this person's interested in joining, so then we can contact you guys. This is about the product that the company sells, so I2G Touch, the Infinity to Casino and Songstagram, the support training, which is our team's blog, and our webinar recordings, so the introduction webinar and our training, and where you guys can contact us. So you can just leave your details in a box down here. Okay, so if you guys want to know how to join up, okay, go to our website, iboteambuilders.com. Okay, so it'll bring you to our website, which is right here. Then we want to go to Join Us Today. Right, then on our Join Us Today page, ready to get started? It's easy. Enter your first name, your last name, your telephone number, and your email address, and you push send. And that is going to send our team an email saying, hey, this person wants to join up. Can you please contact them by phone or by email? So you will get a phone call by either myself, Brooke Heather, or Miss Lynn Summers, our team leader. And yeah, we'll talk to you guys from there. All right, well, I'll end our presentation there, I guess, and I will see you guys next Wednesday for Module 3. If I can help you guys out with anything, you've got my contact details and my phone number and my email, so I'll talk to you guys then. Thanks for coming to our presentation.